Sometimes life doesn't go your way. Sometimes you hit bumps in the road. At any time throughout my career when something kind of knocked me down, it was an opportunity that I had to take advantage of to prove to myself that I could get back up and keep going. Because when you're a professional kicker, you have to bring it every single week, and if you're not, there's probably someone else who's waiting to take your spot. I always felt maybe I was a little underappreciated, but that's kind of the name of the game when you're a specialist. My name is Rodrigo Blankenship. I play for the St. Louis Battlehawks, and I'm a kicker. For a typical game day, when we get off the bus, especially in St. Louis, we have fans lining the sidewalk. It's a hawk walk. I don't know if that's the official term, but that's what I'm gonna call it. It's a really incredible experience to have the city of St. Louis behind us. They love the Battlehawks. Right at the end of the hawk walk, there's a big group of people in glasses and matching t-shirts. They call themselves the Rod Squad. It's been super cool to have such a dedicated fan base in St. Louis, and especially all those people that are members of the Rod Squad who are supporting me.
Let's go, Rasha!
In the locker room, getting ready for the game, you have some of those sights and sounds and smells of a typical game day. Gatorade being cracked open, icy hot going on at the last minute, the snaps of the helmets and the shoulder pads. You see everybody getting in the zone and where they need to be. All of those things just meld together and give you that perfect game day atmosphere.
Let's get it, man. Hawks on 3. 1, 2, 3, Hawks!
If you have consistent preparation and consistent routines leading up to the game, then that's going to help you to have consistent performance in the game. And so one of those ways that I create consistency is putting on my uniform in the same order. So left sock, right sock, left cleat, right cleat, tie the left cleat, tie the right cleat. Then the shoulder pads come on, and then the helmet goes on first, and then last but not least is a finishing touch with the specs. I would probably categorize it as OCD. I haven't been diagnosed by any means, but there might be a little bit of OCD at play.
Yes, he's very OCD when it comes to some things, and he has his quirks. I mean, all kickers kind of do, and it's fun to be around. He has his, and it's working.
Before a game, I have a pregame sweets tradition. Airheads bites are just the ones that have stuck for me the longest because I felt like they're a little bit of a good luck charm. I also like to be consistent with my pregame warm-up process. I start on the 15-yard line on the left hash, going back 5 yards each time and alternating hashes. I want to make sure that I'm covering as many distances and hashes as I can. You also want to take into account the wind. You definitely have a little bit of meteorology to do, if that's the right word, and that will allow you to make any adjustments that you need to try and go out and have as successful of a game as you can. So I needed something to take my mind off of the situation. What helps me to be in a good mental space is Lego. In a professional league, the stakes are going to be high every time you step out onto the field. There's a lot on the line, and so this is something that I can do to be in a good space mentally and just have some peace and quiet. And then after that, that's when the storm hits, and that's when it's time to come back out on the field and get ready for kickoff. I know my routine, I know my preparation, and I know what I've put in year after year as long as I've been kicking helps to calm some of the nerves that you otherwise might expect a player to have getting ready for a big game. I play for every athlete that wears glasses. I've had so many messages from parents telling me that their kids were insecure about wearing glasses, but because they saw me out on the field doing what I love to do at a high level, that gave them confidence and inspired them to be able to do the same. I definitely play for all of my other bespectacled athletes out there, and I hope that I continue to inspire you guys and make you proud.